The world of Korean entertainment often moves at a speed that catches even its most devoted followers by surprise. But every so often, a moment arrives that makes everyone pause, just long enough to feel the weight, the warmth, and the wonder of what's unfolding. Today's story, dear viewers, is one of those moments. And before we dive into it, thank you for joining me once again on this channel. Your presence, your comments, your reactions, and your incredible support fuel every story we explore. So settle in, because this one, centered around Girls' Generation's beloved Yuna and 2PM's charismatic Lee Jun-Ho, is more than an update. It's a tale of pride, timing, emotion, and the kind of sincerity that fans rarely get to witness firsthand. The 2025 Asian Artist Awards have officially wrapped, yet the aftershocks continue to ripple through the entertainment world. As you all know, the star of the night was none other than Lee Jun-Ho, whose performance and achievements earned him one of the most prestigious recognitions of the evening. When his name resounded across the venue, cameras flashed, fans screamed, and an aura of triumph wrapped itself around him, like a mantle he was always destined to wear. But what truly caught everyone's attention was not just the award itself, it was what followed. Because for the first time in weeks of speculation, silence and subtle interactions, Yuna stepped forward and broke her silence about Jun-Ho's victory. And her words, well, they did more than stun fans. They set the internet on fire. To fully understand the weight of Yuna's statement, we need to go back to the night of the ceremony. The energy inside the venue was electric, with celebrities from across Asia shimmering in sophisticated gowns and tailored suits. Even before the awards began, the atmosphere hinted that something significant was brewing. Jun-Ho was visibly calm, though those who know him well could sense the quiet fire behind his eyes, a spark that has carried him through years of disciplined growth, from idol to actor, from performer to artist. When the moment of his category arrived, the air grew thick with expectation. Fans watching both live and online held their breath. And then in a heartbeat, his name was called. Lee Jun-Ho, winner. The camera caught his stunned smile, the way his hands pressed momentarily against his thighs as he stood, the dip of his head in disbelief. It captured every flicker of emotion he couldn't hide. Gratitude, joy, humility, and the unmistakable sense that this recognition meant more to him than words could convey. As he made his way to the stage, flashes bursting against the backdrop of gold, many noticed something else. Yuna, seated among her peers, watching him with an expression that fans immediately dissected. It wasn't dramatic or exaggerated, it was subtle, soft, and deeply genuine. A tiny smile, a glimmer of pride, a barely noticeable exhale as if she'd been holding the moment inside her heart. It was after the event that fans began digging for clues, screenshots, and micro-expressions, trying to piece together what this meant. Yet Yuna herself remained quiet, choosing not to comment publicly until now. And oh, viewers, when she finally did respond, social media exploded. Yuna didn't speak through her agency. She didn't issue a handwritten note through a press release. Her words came directly through a casual conversation captured during a beauty brand filming. A small behind-the-scenes moment that was never meant to be headline material became the spark for one of the most talked-about celebrity reactions of the season. As staff congratulated her on the success of her recent drama and mentioned Jun-Ho's award, Yuna paused, smiled in that familiar, graceful way, and said, "He worked so hard. I'm really proud of him." She didn't elaborate. She didn't cloak her words in vague professionalism. No poetic wrapping, no strategic diplomacy, just a simple, heartfelt expression. That alone was enough to send fans into a frenzy. The keyword was proud. A word that carries weight. A word that suggests closeness, personal knowledge of effort, and emotional investment. In an industry where comments are carefully curated, such sincerity feels rare. And when it involves two stars whose chemistry has been under a magnifying glass for years, that sincerity becomes explosive. Now, to understand why her comment resonated so strongly with fans, we need to revisit the shared history of these two icons. Their bond, first sparked with the success of their drama, King the Land, had already captured the hearts of millions. Their interactions on screen and off felt warm, natural, and charged with something almost too real to be acting. Interviews where they finished each other's sentences, stage appearances where they shared subtle glances, award shows where they found themselves in each other's orbit without trying. Fans didn't simply imagine a connection, they observed it. And yet, despite all the whispers, neither of them fed the rumours. They worked, appeared publicly, dedicated themselves to their careers, and managed the balancing act of acknowledging their chemistry while protecting their personal lives. This is why Yuna's latest comment carried such emotional power. It wasn't a confession, it wasn't a statement meant to push a narrative. It was something even more potent, a glimpse of her genuine feelings. As fans replay her words in every possible edit, meme, slow-motion clip, and emotional montage, another layer of the story emerges. Jun-Ho's reaction. Because while Yuna's comment didn't immediately reach him, fans quickly noted that his latest livestream seemed unusually bright-spirited. He greeted fans with an energetic smile, thanking them for their support at the awards and promising to work even harder. Some viewers swear they saw a softened demeanour, a glow that felt more personal than professional. And naturally, speculation spread like wildfire. Did he hear her message? Did someone send him the clip? Did he know exactly what fans were talking about? Of course, neither he nor YoonA addressed anything directly. But that silence, the kind that keeps the air charged, is what makes their dynamic so fascinating to the public. Even major entertainment commentators have pointed out the timing. Why now? Why this event? Why choose this particular moment to express pride so openly? Some insiders think Yuna could no longer hold back the emotion she felt while watching him win. Others believe she was simply responding sincerely without considering the media repercussions. And a few believe the two stars may be more connected behind the scenes than the public realizes. Whatever the truth may be, what's undeniable is that Jun-Ho's achievement holds deeper meaning for those who have followed his journey. His dedication to evolving as an actor, his willingness to challenge himself, and his steady rise in the industry all combine to create a story worth celebrating. And when someone like Yuna, known for her elegance, kindness, and sharp intuition, expresses pride in him, it adds layers to his victory that go beyond trophies and applause. For fans, the fascination lies not in forcing a romantic narrative, but in witnessing two artists who deeply respect each other's craft. Because respect in the entertainment world is its own love language. Viewers, you've been here long enough to know how stories like this tend to evolve. Sometimes these small, sincere moments lead to bigger revelations months later. Other times, they simply remain cherished memories that fans hold on to. But one fact remains constant. When a powerhouse actress like Yuna breaks her silence to acknowledge someone's hard-earned success, it becomes a part of the story, one that fans revisit again and again. Let's talk about what makes this moment unforgettable. First, it's the timing. Yuna didn't respond immediately after Jun-Ho won. Instead, she waited until the noise settled, until the spotlight softened. Her words weren't reactive, they were reflective. Second, her tone mattered. She wasn't speaking as a co-star, a colleague, or a company representative. She spoke like someone who had witnessed his journey, understood his struggles, and celebrated his growth. And third, she used the word proud. Not happy for him, not congratulations. Proud. That's a feeling reserved for moments when a person's achievement emotionally touches you. Fans across the world continue to share their feelings online. Some say they teared up hearing her statement. Others joked that this was the soft confirmation they'd been waiting for. Many simply expressed how beautiful it is to witness mutual admiration between two talented stars. Meanwhile, the media's been quick to dissect her words. Articles have been published, headlines crafted, and interviewers are already preparing to ask both stars for follow-up comments. But seasoned fans know the dance well. Ask all you want, they'll deny nothing, confirm nothing, and let their actions speak for themselves. And in the midst of all this, Jun-Ho's achievement stands tall. His award was not handed to him because of popularity or trends. It was earned piece by piece through his performances, discipline, and perseverance. Watching him standing on that stage, trophies glinting under the lights, felt like watching a moment of destiny. His growth has been slow, steady, and deeply admirable. YoonA's support didn't overshadow him, it amplified him. That is the magic of their connection. For those who have followed their careers, this moment feels symbolic. Yuna, a veteran idol and respected actress. Jun-Ho, a powerhouse performer and increasingly formidable actor. Their paths crossed in fiction, intertwined in reality, and now, in moments like this, feel profoundly meaningful. Fans worldwide are expressing gratitude. Gratitude that Yuna spoke openly. Gratitude that Jun-Ho achieved such a milestone. Gratitude for the journey these two stars continue to unfold. And yes, gratitude for the little glimpses of emotion that remind everyone that celebrities, despite the endless cameras and lights, are human too. Now, dear viewers, what does this all mean moving forward? Well, the truth is no one can predict where Yuna and Jun-Ho's story will go, professionally or personally.